Hey there, everybody. We're long overdue for an update. We're August 30th. We're at our second RV park, which is Cove RV in Brennan, Washington. We're going to stay here for August and September, but, it's a hot, dry parking lot mostly, and bad internet, no cell signal, and they've been trying to work on their Wi-Fi, but it just sucks. So we're gonna go further down the coast, kind of. Next place doesn't have more trees. We're having a really hard time finding places that have any kind of shade or camping. You know, I mean, it's like everybody's got a storage place for RVs with hookups, and worse than that, boy, it feels like a lot of people have forgotten that this is a hospitality business. There's just some real, it's probably just us because we're freaks, but just some attitude. We were gonna stay at a waterfront place second half of the month of September, but the spot's kind of tight. I really think I could get into it, but we just went to check it out just to see how's this gonna work. And there's some old guy who's like the groundskeeper or whatever, probably the owner, and he just he tended to his sprinkler, and then he saw us driving up, along just a one-lane thing, and he's staring at us, and he's like gesturing, turns and gestures and stares at us from behind us as we drive away. And that's enough reason for me. I'm canceling, and I'm gonna let him know that that's why. It's bad enough that so many parks have this 10-year-old rig policy. I don't know. I mean, I have a rig that's older than 10 years, so I guess I'm just offended that it is kind of, I don't know, it's not just rude, but it's kind of ignorant, because it's what you're allowed to be prejudiced against is what it comes down to. And it's frustrating because it feels like the same kind of, sorry to say it, but boomer generation judgment as landlords have been coming around and make sure you've kept it tidy. Hey, fuck you. I don't want to fucking keep shit tidy. I don't pay to keep shit tidy. I clean up after myself. I try to, but you can always do that. I know, but Jesus. Anyway, I don't know. Just the place that we are going to is kind of snooty about that, and like, well, if you can't stay a month if you got an older unit, okay. They wanted to charge $10 a day to park our tow vehicle in a spare parking space. It's a whole nother week of camping. Refused to pay that. I think what I've figured out, though, is that it's not just boondocking. There's paid boondocking, which is basically state parks. They don't have any hookups, but they'll have water. There's other people around. There's outhouses, at least. It just feels a little bit safer, I guess. Maybe those always have trees. The spots are real small. I don't know if they'll work for us, but, well, this closest one doesn't. But maybe some places will. And we can start running our generator and pumping water. That'll be more viable, but it's like $20 a day for those places. I'm shushing the kid. There he is. So that seems like a waste, but maybe, as a target to get to new places, we'll land at a place like that where we've got a little bit of a destination that's reserved, and then we can explore until we find a real boondocking spot that we want to take on. Or we'll just stay with the state park because it's cheaper, I guess. I don't know. Just feels like a little bit of a waste, but anyway, this park's been, I mean, it's been a disappointment, but at the same time, we didn't have any other choice. So I don't know if I can really say it was a disappointment, because the second we had an opportunity to stay longer at a nicer place, we did. We looked for nicer places for this month and didn't find any. So it sucked because of the internet and the heat, and there's a little bit of people being bitchy about the dogs, but I understand people being scared of dogs. But way too crowded. I don't know. It seems like all these parks, they just like, they don't. Well, of course they're going to maximize profit and people still pay for it, but damn, lame. To just have it be a parking lot, like not even potted anything, a potted hedge between, I don't know, something. Just line us up like sardines on a gravel lot. Nah, not up to my snuff. So, oh, and there hasn't been any update. Now this is 3 months in today, and there hasn't been any update because there's been no internet. So it's like, I can do something, but I won't be able to upload it. I think I have done a couple of videos actually, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. Lots of really loud highway noise because there's a pass. You come right down out of a pass right above this. And we're back up against that, so that sucks too. So the next place is further from the highway in a lower traffic area. Seems like more up against some trees. I guess where we're sitting, we'll get morning sun, which isn't as hot. So maybe it'll be all right. I don't know. Everybody's losing patience with me. That's the hardest part. The unemployment thing that I probably talked about in several videos finally got cleared up August 15th. And it was kind of 1 week at a time since May of, we just got to take care of this. We got to do an identity thing, and then you'll be taken care of. Okay, there's a backlog of these. It's all going to be cleared up June 19th. I mean, it was just like one promise after another like that the whole summer. And that was what really screwed it up, because we kept planning based on, all right, we can go ahead and buy this now and spend that now because that's going to be taken care of. We'll have plenty of. By the time it did show up, I paid all the overdrafts and loans and credit cards and stuff that I'd had to borrow against. It was gone. So we're still starting at zero, where if this all hadn't happened, it might have been like the paycheck I got on June 15th at the latest would have been like, this all goes to gear, down payment on a truck, something like that. So it's like we can get started now, but we've really got the wind knocked out of our sails, and we're not being as sensible as we should. I'm not being as sensible as I should. So it's making it challenging to progress at all. I don't know, though. A little discouraged. I'm hoping maybe a month from now I get anywhere with qualifying to buy some kind of vehicle, and that will really change things a lot. If we had a vehicle that we were all driving in together, so it's just one vehicle, it's got air conditioning and it's towing the trailer, that changes our map radically. if we really got to have a place that's got trees, which I would really love to make that a rule if it was possible. Don't care if it's 800 miles from here. We'll drive 400 miles a day, 2 days. Just sleep on the side of the road once. I'm down. But yeah, this old truck's really hard. It just goes 20 uphill. Really needs to go 20 downhill. Now it's a little bit broken. Kid tore it up. So yeah, can't see what gear I'm in. Helpful. Yeah, so I'm about to drive it again, and I'm not really anxious about it. I'm being accused of that, but that's understandable. The wreck and everything, so that certainly doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy, but it's laborious. Because it's just very active, staying on top of the speed and paying attention to where stuff is, and you got to plan to decelerate before you get to the top of the hill. You try to do it while you're going down the hill, and you can't downshift fast enough. There's not enough brake to overcome that, so it's like just really, it's just work, is all. So I don't look forward to that, but hopefully we can find the cat here. That's what the kid's doing. He's looking for the cat. That's a problem. We'll take off here. We're going to be taken off by now, but that's the other thing that's wrong. The dryers don't work. They've got $2 and $2.50. For some reason, they're different prices, and they don't dry your clothes. Second time. One time I got a whole load to dry. So that sucks. Just a little list of lame-ass little things that are annoying. They kind of take away from camping. And that camping has been like, I got to go down to a creek a couple of times. Got a short video there that's what I could post as a 30-second video. Took the dog down there. One night I got to have a fire and stare at the stars alone. Started grilling. That's been nice, but we still haven't, eaten dinner outside or gone to a thing that we could only do because we're out someplace like this camping. It's been, the juice of it's been real marginalized. I just hope, while the weather's still, or really, in the fall, the weather's going to be more perfect. So hopefully in that more perfect weather, we're able to find some fun, have some stuff to look forward to. Guess I better go help look for the cat. So thanks for tuning in. I'll upload this tonight, I guess, when I get to a place with real internet. Take it easy.